Yeah, we're going to move forward. We've got another guest that we're going to connect with, Alfred Williams, who is the president of the River Valley Community College, free community college class at any of New Hampshire's 7 community colleges for every class of 2021 high school grad. That's what they're offering, and we say good evening to Alfred. What's up, Alfred?
Good evening. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. How are you?
I'm doing good. We're really excited about that partnership with New Hampshire Charitable Foundation for the free class for the graduates of the class of 2021 from high school. I mean, what a year they must have had going through COVID, right?
Right. So let's talk a little bit about that relationship, and for people that maybe don't know a lot about River Valley Community College, let's give them the lowdown.
Yeah. So I'm here, talking about the entire community college system. We have 7 community colleges in the state of New Hampshire. The nurses, the mechanics, the welders, they're all community college graduates. Our graduates stay in New Hampshire. More than 80% of our graduates live and work in New Hampshire. And so, you come to one of the community colleges, you can have a career. You can also transfer on to a 4-year school. And we're really excited about this class gift initiative, which really will give high school seniors a head start, to get on their path towards a career and towards a 4-year degree.
That's an astounding stat. 80% of your graduates stay in New Hampshire. So the community college program is really an investment in the Granite State.
No doubt.
Yeah, yes, definitely. I mean, there's other things that we're very proud of about that, which is like, some of our schools are some of the best at moving students from the lowest income bracket into the 3/5 income bracket. White Mountains and River Valley were both noted in a New York Times article that we were the top in New England. All 7 of our community colleges rank very high nationally on classroom size. So it's you will get to know your instructors, and it's we can get you going on a career and get you going towards your degree.
So Alfred, you're obviously running the day-to-day operations at River Valley Community College, but you work in concert with the presidents of the other community colleges and with Susan Heward, who's the chancellor. How have y'all done with being able to survive the last 15 months or so and do, whether it's distance learning or figuring out how to keep the hands-on kinds of programs that are unique and special to the community colleges, keeping those moving forward and getting kids into the classroom as quickly as you can? How did you weather the storm?
I'm telling you, it's been an adventure. We all did things a little bit differently depending on the needs we serve. So at River Valley, for example, we are a very lot of medical programs. So that requires that students come into campus. And so we had to set up, full PPE. Students looked like almost a science fiction film where they were dressed up in garb, but they were coming into campus and they were completing all of their clinic, all of the work that they have to do because, quite frankly, if we weren't graduating the respiratory therapists, the radiologists, the nursing students that are needed, there would be this gap in New Hampshire. And so we had to just plow through and figure out ways to keep the education going during COVID. And, there was a lot of meetings, a lot of planning, a lot that went into it, but we weathered the storm pretty well. And, we're really looking forward to this incoming class and providing them that great education.
Alfred, so let's, as an administrator in the community college program, when you go out in the community, where you live, I'm sure from time to time you run into people that were students that graduated from the community college, yours or any of the other 7, as you said. Talk about the pride that I have to imagine that you feel with the quality of students that you're putting out into the community that become part of the fabric of the communities of New Hampshire.
I'm telling you, I never liked going to the doctor's office until I became the president at River Valley, because every time I have to go in for an appointment, I always say to someone, "What school did you go to?" And half the time, someone who's helping me is a River Valley graduate. And I'll say, "Oh, I'm the president at River Valley now." And they will tell me about, when they went, in the past or years ago. And it's real pride that people take in be able to do that. And it's like that across the board at all 7 community colleges. I know, the programs are different at every community college. We have a program for everyone. And I hear the same stories from the other presidents about that pride when you go in the community and you can see your graduates. And they're really proud of the work that they do.
Are you seeing a rise in the number of students enrolled at community colleges? Because I don't know about you, but that's my impression, is that it's all of a sudden the numbers are growing and growing for community colleges here. And that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, well, with COVID, we saw a dip. There was a dip nationally in community colleges because of that. But the dip in New Hampshire was not as bad as it was in other New England states.
Good.
And so we're rebounding, I think, much quicker than the southern New England states. We're pretty much right now, all the community colleges are up in enrollment compared to this time last year.
Awesome.
And so yes, that is definitely true. We're seeing that activity.
Great.
Alfred Williams, president of River Valley Community College, thanks so much for taking a few minutes this evening and joining us on New Hampshire Gives.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Take care.
Great guy.
Yes.
And I'll tell you, I can't think of a better pay it forward educational investment than donating to a program that benefits community college students in New Hampshire,
Right.
especially when 80+% are living, working, playing, paying their bills, paying their taxes, using their services. You're investing in your own community in the most direct way possible.
And they're offering free community college class at any of New Hampshire's 7 community colleges for every class of 2021 high school graduate. So thank you, Alfred, and thank you to the community college system of New Hampshire.
That's awesome. That's awesome.